Alright, I'm here with a brand new pickup video. Pretty decent one, I'd say. A lot of different stuff. Some good thrift store finds, some good garage sale finds. Just overall good finds. Even an Offerup deal, which is something new for the channel and new for me personally. So we'll go into all of that. I'll start with my new releases like I usually do. I picked up a Super Nintendo Classic, as you can see here. And I like this thing a lot. There's a lot of real good games on here. You look at the back of this and it's like, man, there's not a bad game on this whole set. So excited to dive into this more. I want to play through Secret of Mana probably on this because I've never played that one before. Hopefully, if I got mine at Best Buy, my Best Buy local one got 90 in stock, so decently stocked on the first day. Hopefully, people will be able to walk in and get one soon enough. But yeah, don't buy one from a scalper. Just be patient. I'm sure there'll be sufficient stock soon enough. Other new releases I got. Danganronpa V3, which I got on the Vita. Just games like this are more fit for the Vita, I'd say. But almost at the end of it, real good. I like the series a lot, so I'd say check them out. They're on PS4 or on Steam and all that. So I'd say I get a recommendation, especially if you like visual novels or Ace Attorney, stuff like that. They're a real wild ride. I also got the new Layton game, Layton 7, Layton's Mystery Journey, which I have not played yet. I'm excited to dive into that soon, though. So that will be good. Let's see where I should go here. I'll go with just a random exchange pickup, and NHL 2K2. Which this one usually goes for more. I paid $5 for it. Usually goes for a little bit more just because it's a later release game. So I thought $5 was a good price for that. I'll dive into the thrift store finds, I suppose. At one kind of thrift, kind of junk store, they got both Rayman and Rayman 2 for $1 each, which pretty good. I did not have Rayman 2 on PS1, so that'll be a new one for the collection. I also got at a kind of charity thrift store, I got some Xbox and PS2 games. Ninja Gaiden Black, which I've been looking actually to get for a while. In really nice shape too. Taito Legends. A lot of compilations here. Capcom Classics Collection. And Sega Genesis Collection. I also got Simpsons Hit and Run for PS2 and Knights of the Old Republic 2. But I sold those ones to get my money back on these. These were all $3 each except the PS2 game. Where should I go? I guess more thrift store finds. I got my first Salvation Army find in probably 4 years now, I'd say. Copy of Resident Evil 4 on GameCube for 99 cents. It's one of those ones from GameStop where they have the stupid sticker on the actual label itself. Some GameStop employees back in the day used to just not put the adhesive on. They just put the sticker there and it would get held in place by the plastic, but that's not the case here with that. So that's unfortunate. But oh well, it was 99 cents, so you can't really complain there. Where should I go from there? Garage sale finds, I guess. Garage sale season's kind of winding down, so not really getting anything. I went out to an area where it just said, at this specific intersection, there's going to be a sale here. And that's all they said, and I figured, when I get there, there'll be signs or something. I drove around there for like an hour because it said they were going to have N64 games, and there was no garage sale, so I'm going to assume that it was a fake sale, which I've encountered plenty of times. People like to put up fake sales. Usually, they put up fake sales in the day where there's a couple community sales going on. There was like nothing going on today, so I don't know why anyone would put up a fake sale. Or unless they canceled, I don't know. So that's a shame. Hopefully maybe it'll go on it next weekend. It's all not all for loss, I guess. But the garage sales that I did get some stuff. I got some PS2 games. Time Splitters 2 for $1, and then for $3 total, $1 each, I got the Metal Gear Solid Essential Collection, which has the first 3 games in it. What I think is cool about the Metal Gear Solid 1 is that it's a PS1 game in a PS2 case like that, and these all have different artworks in the original release of them, so it's kind of nice. You get alternate artworks here, so I thought that was cool to get for $3. Let me see. These were also from a thrift store. My parents ended up in Pennsylvania, and my dad was sending me stuff. He went to a couple game stores, and he went to a thrift store. He was sending me like pictures, like stuff. You want this and all that, and so he picked up. This one he didn't ask me about. He just bought it because he knew I would want it. Is Journey to the Promised Land Exodus, Wisdom Tree, like off-brand game, which I love to get the off-brand NES games. I especially love to get the Wisdom Tree ones because those are always a treat. I have the what's the other one? Bible Adventures. I got that at the flea market a while ago. He also went to a thrift store and picked up. These were half off the sticker price, so for $1 he got Asteroids on PS1, which I'll have to put it in a new case, but for $1 that's not bad. And he got Robotech Battle Cry for GameCube for $4. So I've been kind of debating doing the full GameCube set after I finish the Dreamcast or 64. So I've just kind of been stockpiling some cheaper GameCube games for now, and we'll see what I end up doing with them, if I end up going through with it or not. I'll have to see. But I'll go with the Offerup before I go to the road trip. So found usually Offerup is kind of like a cesspool of garbage for me, at least in my area, but found some guy selling just boxes on the game boxes on his Offerup. I unfortunately missed a box that he put up for $8 for Demon's Crest on Super Nintendo, original box and manual. Kind of kicking myself over that one, but what can you do, I guess? Someone got a heck of a deal there. But for $5 for the two of these, I got Shadowgate and Wizardry. $2.50 each for these, complete aside from the carts, so I'll have to track down the carts there. I also in that got some magazines. Let me make sure, I gotta make sure I don't show his address. I got here Game Players magazine with Secret of Evermore on it. I think that's pretty cool. A real beat up Mortal Kombat 3 Nintendo Power. This probably won't stay in my collection. It's a little too rough for me. Killer Instinct Player's Guide. It's cool to get. I've kind of on and off going for I always pick up Nintendo Powers when I see them. I'm going for a full set, but I don't know how likely that is because they get a little hard to find. Super Mario RPG. And Yoshi's Island. So didn't have any of those ones. Always good to get. He sold me those for $5 for the whole set there, so that's good too. And then the second time I met up with him, I got some more boxes. I got 20 for everything here. Foreman for Real box and manual, everything's there. Demolition Man, which if I get the cart for that, I can get that's actually worth somewhat decent for some reason. I don't know why. Judge Dredd. The Best Karate, as well as some manuals here. All the inserts, manual and poster for Roger Rabbit on NES. Dragon Warrior manual and Captain Commando Trojan manual. I don't know if this is... Oh, it's just Captain Commando. I don't know why it says Trojan too, because there is an NES game called Trojan. Alright, well, that's that. One last thing is kind of I'm just surprised that I got anything from Offerup, honestly, because, man, usually it's just people trying to sell NESs for like $200 or trying to sell their PS4 with a bunch of garbage games for way too much. Or people trying to sell... I saw one guy trying to sell a Rock Band drum set for like $100. I don't know. Yeah, usually Offerup is pretty horrible. But it turned out pretty alright this time. And then this one's from a road trip, kind of just game hunting road trip over towards western Ohio, which I usually don't get out that way very often. Over towards Sandusky, for anyone who knows. That was like the final location. Anyone who knows Ohio. So, got some stuff there. First thing I got was in a Goodwill, basically like in the middle of nowhere. So I'm surprised I went in there. They actually had a good amount of PS1 games sitting in there with their CDs, mixed in with their CDs. Nothing good. There was another Greatest Hits Rayman copy, but it was so scratched up I didn't even want to bother with it. But when I was looking through them, I picked this one up, Putter Golf, and it looks really boring, and there's probably a reason for that, because back in the PS1 days, Age Tech used to take like these really crazy Japanese games, and then they'd put the most boring like cover on the front, and then it would end up being like the super anime game or something. There's a dodgeball game like that, and you can see this is like you can tell it's pretty Japanese. But yeah, they used to take these really Japanese games and then just make them look boring as possible to see in like Trojan horse like anime into American people's households. I find that funny. So it might be kind of interesting to check out. It was $1, so I picked it up. And then at the exchange in Sandusky, I picked up a few things. A couple box Super Nintendo games. Caesar's Palace for $3. That was missing the manual, but oh well. And this one was complete. Vegas Stakes. So $3 each for box Super Nintendo games. Always good in my book. As well as a couple 3DO games, actually. I got a pretty decent price on these. I don't think they knew what they had. But I have a 3DO. I don't even have it set up right now. It's like in a closet because I found it at a garage sale and I don't have any games for it. But I used to play these games all the time when I was a kid, and I just decided to pick them up when I saw them. There's Putt Putt's Fun Pack. I used to play these on the PC like when I was really young. And Putt Putt Joins the Parade. And actually, for some reason, like these are kind of pricey if you look them up. They're not very... I tried buying them on eBay before because I wanted to pick them up for a while, just have something mess around with. And they go for kind of high on eBay for some reason, way higher than I'd want to pay. But they only had these marked at $5, so I bought them. They don't have the outer boxes, which I guess is kind of unfortunate, but I was just happy to pick them up. Just kind of a fun little thing there. And it looks like that's it for this pickup video. Pretty decent one. Hopefully things can stay on track even if the garage sales start winding down. Hopefully I can still get a couple finds. Usually October is the last month, but you never know. The weather's been all right, so maybe it'll stick around. So I'd like to thank you for watching. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, both at ObjoGaming. Leave a like if you enjoyed. It helps out a lot. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more. I've also been putting up collection videos, and I'll probably have an updated game room tour by the end of the year. And leave a comment with what you've picked up or anything you'd like to say. I will see you next time.